boys are back. Back at it again, man. The dynamic duo plus one. I know what it is. I'm your boy, Jay. My boy, Mario. Introducing the man.
The honorary hitter from
Eminem.
Yeah,
Jason.
honorary heavy hitter, man. Today we got a special video. We got the Extreme Rules prediction show. It's coming up next Saturday.
Yes, sir.
So we finna go through the matches, tell y'all who we think gonna win, our predictions personally. We all not gonna agree on every match. But yeah, let's go.
Alright,
First match.
Just to let y'all know, man, Roman Reigns is not gonna be on this card.
Of course not.
So, let's start off with this. SmackDown Women's Championship Extreme Rules match. Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey.
Now before we get into this one though, Liv Morgan been champion since what?
Money in the Bank.
Couple of months. She been pulling out escape victories. Like two of them against Ronda Rousey, controversial. She beat Shayna clean though. At Clash at the Castle. And now she got Ronda one more time. Extreme Rules, no rules.
I feel like that'll go for Ronda. She's already dangerous as is. You add no rules, no DQ, all that into play. You don't know what she'll pull out.
Yeah, Ronda without. I think she had on SmackDown. She had got interviewed, and she was like, "I'm already a lethal weapon by myself, like without a weapon. So what you think I'm gonna do with a bat in my hand?" And then, like Ronda Rousey, when she say something like that, you gotta think about it. I'm gonna just go ahead and say I got Ronda Rousey winning in convincing fashion. She gonna be a two-time SmackDown winner.
All right, man. So look, I had the same thing the last show I
I
had.
don't even know why though, cause Shayna Baszler ain't did nothing in like 3 years. Even like I don't know why you had her dominate Liv Morgan though.
All right, but I'm going. It's Extreme Rules. That means Ronda Rousey can do whatever she want.
Now don't sleep on Liv though.
I'm not though. She already proved to me that she legit. So, but I'm gonna go with Ronda Rousey winning, and I got her like barely beating Liv Morgan. Like Liv Morgan's just gonna have too much heart.
I think it's gonna be one of those. Yeah, nah, I can see that. I said dominant because like Ronda Rousey just a legit force, but nah, that could be true. Liv got heart for sure.
I'm going to be the lone wolf, I guess, in this one. I got Liv. Simply put, you give her heart, you give her determination, and not to mention, in some of her matches, you do see a mean streak.
Oh yeah, the underdog. If you watch SmackDown this past week, Lacey Evans, she opened up a mean streak on her, dropped her through the table, all that. So
yeah,
Liv Morgan ain't gonna go out easily.
I feel like you back her into a corner. I think that's when she shines. She shows it. Granted, she has shown it in the narrow escapes in her matches.
Yeah.
But that heart and that determination and that fire, you push her into a corner. I got Liv being Rousey. Enough said.
Yeah, yes. And we gonna find out. Yo, what we got next, man?
Next up, we got the Raw Women's Championship. We got Bianca Belair versus Bayley in a ladder match.
Now, before I say my prediction on this one, Bayley, I think I say this on the left. Like, Bayley just like Lita 2.0 to me recently, bro. Like, since she came back, the red hair, it's like, and she really, obviously, she's still healed. She been healed for a couple of years now. But look what she did. The first woman to pin Bianca Belair in 2 years, or a year and a half, or something like that.
Yeah, since Becky beat her at SummerSlam.
Yeah, something like that. So it's like,
Wasn't she also the longest SmackDown Women's Champion?
yeah, history.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bayley, and to me, Bayley's just one of those ones that's like, she underrated, but she got the like ability. It's a ladder match, so we don't now. This is the first women's ladder match for the women's title. I think that's.
I think they said.
Yeah, that's what Michael Cole
But
said.
no, but then well, I guess ladder match because I know Becky
And Charlotte,
and I think Becky and Charlotte had a TLC match. They had Becky, Charlotte. I think it was and Asuka. Becky, Charlotte, and Asuka like TLC.
But see, yeah, this just like a regular ladder match, so they're probably putting it in a different category.
Yeah.
But I got Bayley coming out new Raw Women's Champion. The Damage Control gonna have all the titles with EO and Dakota as the tag champs.
Okay, I like that one. I like that. What's your pick?
I'm going the same. Shamar said it perfectly. I see Baylor winning it out. Damage Control has all the titles, and they'll be running the women's division for a little bit.
Yes, so they taking control, man.
But I will say this. Don't sleep on Bianca, though, during the match.
Nah, she's still the heavy favorite to me.
She's got that ability. And don't get me wrong, her matches are jaw-dropping favorites. Even the match she had at SummerSlam against Becky.
Yeah.
Match of the year, Callie.
And you would think you gonna beat her and she pull it out. Like you would think you got Bianca and she. So yeah, don't sleep on her. But I got Bayley.
I also got Bayley.
Rolling with Bayley.
All right, man. I'm gonna roll with y'all. We going unanimous on this one.
Bro, Bayley for the win, then.
I got Bayley winning too, and I'm gonna say this because Becky. I mean, not Becky. Bianca. There's too many B's in this match. Too many B's going on, bro. Bianca has been champ for like damn near a year now, right?
Like since.
Oh no,
yes,
or since
since-
I mean WrestleMania.
Yeah, since WrestleMania, so it's
that's
been around
eight.
6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
five,
feels
6
real
months.
long though, cause she ain't really defended it that much. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
So okay, so
But I'm a fan of Bianca though.
For sure,
I like
yeah,
her
she-
a lot.
she most definitely they built that. Now that they have somebody else besides the horsewomen, she established.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind, they built that whole thing with Bianca and Becky for what? Damn near a whole year.
Yeah, it was
that
perfect
was a
storytelling.
Perfect storyline right there from SummerSlam to SummerSlam.
Exactly.
So yeah, I got Bayley. They got her as a plus 100. She an underdog going into the match.
Yeah.
But if she plus 100, I'm putting my money on Bayley to get that, win that bet.
Plus, you got to think about it too. Io and Dakota can help her win. It's a ladder match.
I mean, but then again,
But then you got
Asuka
Asuka
and
and Alexa
yeah,
Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
It's gonna be chaos.
They both have backup in there, and the
Yeah.
question is how much is that going to favor into the match?
Exactly.
And I do think I know Bianca's been, babyface champion. All right, we need a heel champion, to get the babyface women opportunity.
Plus, you just gonna establish Bayley being back as a top star in the female division. So yeah.
All right, so next up, I think this is gonna be match of the night. I'm calling it. This is gonna be my match of the night. They've had great matches. Seth Rollins and Riddle in a fight pit match.
And before we get into it, Daniel Cormier is the special guest referee.
I did see that though. That's crazy.
Oh, that's what it was. I had heard about that, but I didn't know who they had announced for.
Did you see it? Hey, you think Brock gonna be there?
Brock ain't gonna
No.
Brock ain't gonna be there, but no, yeah, fight pit, man. That's Riddle backyard.
Who y'all got winning?
For me, I got Riddle. His fire and his heart was shown during SummerSlam. The man was not even slated to compete. He
Right.
was told, you can't wrestle, you can't compete. He went out there anyway and still went to try to kick Seth Rollins.
Yeah, man. I agree with it. I'm going with Riddle, man. Riddle, it's a fight pit. Seth Rollins could
Remember,
win
Matt
any-
Riddle.
Yeah, Matt Riddle. They gave him his first name, man.
Yeah.
He finally got his first name back.
But
Seth
yeah,
Freaking
Rollins.
Rollins.
No.
It's TV 14 now, gang.
I got Riddle, bro, man. He gonna pull it out. It's gonna be 1-1, and then they gotta have one more match to close the feud out. Cause Seth beat him at Clash at the Castle with a super curve stomp.
Yeah.
Second row.
One of the craziest.
Yeah, I got Riddle, Matt Riddle, picking up the W in the fight pit.
Okay, we going in unison again. I got Matt Riddle winning too because of this. Seth Rollins won them. They had that little brawl at SummerSlam. The match at Clash at the Castle threw me off guard when Seth Rollins
Yeah,
won.
I didn't think he would win. Cause Seth ain't won a match in 3 years. Or something like that.
So that threw me off. So Matt Riddle needs his one, and then they have the match that ends it at another pay-per-view.
Yeah, probably day one or
Yeah.
something.
So Matt
Maybe
Riddle.
Saudi Arabia, they got that coming up.
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Weren't they just there?
Nah, they was in Wales.
Oh, I just feel like they just had something in Saudi Arabia.
It was in Cardiff. It
Okay.
was still overseas, but yeah.
I do want to say this, though. This will be crazy to see. Don't get me wrong. Cody comes out during Seth and Matt Riddle's match.
In a fight pit.
Yeah.
You don't think it's a little too soon?
I mean, from everything they're saying, this man is getting closer and closer to being cleared.
I mean, I keep saying he's gonna come back at the Royal Rumble.
That's probably the best destination for him.
I know, but it would be crazy.
I mean, that will catch everybody off guard.
Just to see the American Nightmare just come out just during their match and Seth gets distracted and Riddle seals the deal.
Seth and Cody still got unfinished business. We know that.
Exactly. Where he beat Seth with a torn pectoral muscle.
That's tough.
So, alright, y'all. We in unison again. We got an I Quit match between Edge and Finn Balor.
Now, this is going to be my match I'm looking forward to. Edge and Finn Balor. I Quit match. Now,
this is my match of the night.
I Quit match. I can't see Edge saying I quit, but I got to go with my boy, the Prince, Finn Balor, man. I feel like the Judgment Day got a lot of momentum. They got Dominic Mysterio in the group. You know, he chasing after that, Rhea Ripley, you know.
She must got that good if he out there tweaking.
Bro,
And if you gonna turn on your pops,
your father for some. Come on, man. I mean, I don't blame him.
You won the tag team titles with your pops.
Right,
You turned down him like that.
he taught you everything. Man, she must got that joint. I'm stay away from her.
Yeah, I told you, man. Stay away from the ones like that. But I got Finn, man. Like I said, momentum in the Judgment Day favor. Damian Priest, one of my favorite superstars on Raw. The group just coming together now, and Finn looking like a superstar with in the front man for this group. I gotta go with Finn, man.
For me, I got Edge for multiple reasons.
Okay, this is good. Go ahead.
One, Edge is my guy. He's been my guy ever since I started watching him growing up. It was sad that he retired, but thankfully he was able to come back. And I'm happy for that. Hall of Famer, 11-time world champion. He's due at 12th before he finally hangs it up for the final time.
Oh, yeah?
For sure. I got Edge, and here's why. You got to realize with Edge and his mean streak, this man has pulled out, for one, jaw-dropping matches. Two, he's a Hall of Famer for a reason. He knows the ins and outs of the ring.
Yeah.
Finn Balor, yeah, he has shown his worth in WWE and outside of WWE. But at the end of the day, I give it to Edge. And not to mention the amount of people that the Judgment Day has angered over the last couple of weeks.
You never know who might come out.
AJ might come out.
Yeah.
You got Ray coming out.
Riddle was in the mix, even though he got a match, but you never know. Anybody.
Riddle could come out for all.
Judgment Day definitely ain't making no friends around here, but nah, that's a good pick though. I like how you explained that too. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay, on here they do have Edge as a favorite, but I do feel like Finn needs to win because the Judgment Days has kind of been like, I don't know, they not really clicking with me right now. Like,
for a minute in the beginning, it was like, okay, Edge just made this crazy group and they got a lot of potential. Yeah. Then you take Edge out the group, now you add Finn as the leader, and it was still, but now you can see a little bit it's coming though.
Well, the other thing that factors into it too is you got to remember, Edge was the leader, and you saw that. They have said time and time again, the Judgment Day is really a group with no leaders.
Right,
It's
no
as
leader.
if they're all equals, but because of that, there's no solid direction.
Exactly.
They have motives of, hey, we want to add you. I mean, look at how Finn did it with AJ. It's like, and that, my friend, is just too sweet.
It really ain't with Edge. It was just straight. You knew Edge was the leader. Rhea and Priest was the background. But now it's like, but I still feel like Finn is the leader.
Yeah, for sure. I feel the same way.
You know, like Finn Balor, born leader. I mean, come on, man. Bullet Club. He was the leader of the club back then. You know, he a born leader. You know, so yeah, I'm rolling with Finn though. He got Edge.
I got Finn. It just makes I feel like the Judgment Day is still missing. Like they still missing that established. Like they haven't been established yet. Like they've been around. They've been doing.
But you think if
they don't have a signature moment yet.
So if Finn get this win, that'd be what he needs to really.
I'm hoping so.
As the Judgment Day.
What do y'all think? Like I feel like the Judgment Day just kind of.
I feel like they on the cusp. Like I said, I like Finn in the front as the front man. But yeah, you right. They need some they do need maybe like how when the Shield first came in and they got their first major 6-man tag team win. Maybe the Judgment, they just need a big win against an established team.
You're right, because the Shield was beating everybody. Like they beat main eventers, other factions, all types of stuff.
Evolution, clean sweep.
If you're going in that way, the way I view it as then is for me, and this is just personal opinion. This goes in the Shield, and it'll tie it into the Judgment Day here in a second. My defining moment for the Shield was Extreme Rules when they all won gold.
Yeah.
I think honestly that's what they might need to establish themselves at that group. You give Finn a title, Priest a title, and Ripley. You could have it where Priest and Finn are tag team titles, and Rhea Ripley's the women's champion.
Or Priest and Dominic could be tag team champions. Finn could be United States champion, and you could
Or
do
even
it like
world
that.
champion.
Yeah, if they split them up. Cause
Yeah, they're gonna have to do that soon.
Yeah, so it's 2-1 Finn Edge. That's where we going with it.
Alright, so now we got the strap match between Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre.
Doomsday, man. I mean, this match just to establish Karrion Kross as being back and his first major match.
Give props to Triple H for bringing him back.
Yeah, we need it. I like him. Bro don't really see much in him right now. It gotta come. He got just like how Sami Zayn grew on you.
Yeah, I rock with Sami Zayn.
Karrion Kross just gotta grow on you, you know.
I think it was gonna come down to a defining moment where you see him pull it off and be like, okay, now I see why Kross is that man. But he hasn't given you that moment yet.
You gotta prove to me like,
Bro,
why? Yeah, I can't. It's like it take a lot for me to be like.
Well, what about him in his NXT days?
You
care for him
know,
then.
bro. See, that's why I was telling him I watched Kross the entire run. The only thing about him is like, obviously he a powerhouse, so his matches don't gotta be that good. It's like it's a slow pace, but I'm gonna go ahead and go out on the limb though. I gotta go ahead and say Drew McIntyre, bro. And because look,
Drew did just come off a loss.
that's Drew McIntyre. You like I get it.
In his home, like his home country.
I'm gonna pick Drew, man. Drew, one of my favorites right now, and I feel like, yeah, Karrion Kross, but you can lose and still look good though.
For sure.
Like Kross could dominate him most of the match, and Drew could just like sneak it out or something and keep Kross looking strong.
If Karrion Kross take like 3 Claymores, like.
Cause it's a strap match, they gonna be tied together, so ain't no running. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one though. It's gonna be physical.
All right, so how does this thing end?
Pinfall or submission?
I thought the strap match was you had to like tap all 4 sides of the ring. That's
the Texas War.
Yeah, that's that. No, a strap match is just you tied to your opponent,
right?
And you can just use the strap as a weapon.
And you gotta pin them, right?
Yeah, it's still pinfall or submission though.
So in the sense, is there no DQ then, since you can use the strap?
There's no DQ for sure. It's just you still gotta win by pinfall.
All right, cool.
Rules, yep.
All right, so now you got the.
So we got picks. So who you got?
Yeah, we didn't finish the picks.
Who you got?
I'm siding with Shamar on this one. I got Kross. I mean, I've seen.
I had Drew.
Oh, Drew. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I got Kross. Here's why. The man's an unstoppable force. The man literally retained his NXT title in a fatal 4-way.
Yeah, he nice though. He definitely.
And that was not against like 3 like mid cards. Those were like main eventers during that peak time.
Who's in that match?
Like Keith Lee,
Adam Cole, and I think Pete Dunne was in the match.
Adam Cole's mid card for life.
Nah, stop that. That's
Stop.
NXT
That's
champion.
that is major crap. Don't.
Shock.
Keith Lee,
The system.
Bearcat Lee.
So,
Nah, Vince bogus for that.
the limitless Keith Lee. But yeah, long story short, I got Kross. He's proven it to me. He's proven it to many people, and because of that,
what does he prove?
that he's a dominant force. If you can go in and defend your title like that, in a
Didn't he lose like his first match? Didn't he lose to Jeff Hardy?
Yes, but we obviously know
That was just
why
terrible.
that
was
happened. That was a terrible decision made.
How you dominate when you losing?
Like how do you
Hardy?
lose to a jobber like Jeff Hardy?
Right.
No disrespect to Jeff Hardy. That's a legend. But at that stage, yeah, Jeff Hardy shouldn't have been being carried. But that was just Vince on some. I don't know what that was, bro. But yeah, I agree with you on Kross as far as he dominated.
That was a Vince booking decision.
How is he dominant?
He dominated.
Because-
Two-time NXT champion. He proven it.
What does that mean? What does that mean up here?
Okay, if we're gonna address the elephant in the room, if Triple H had control of that booking, you would have
Exactly.
you would have seen Kross dominate.
Look how he
Jeff Hardy.
came back. He attacked Drew
Ever
McIntyre and stared down.
that's not a good idea.
Ever since he's been under Triple H's booking, this man has proven that he's an unstoppable force. You give him the Vince, Vince made him lose to a guy like Jeff Hardy. Again,
Exactly.
no disrespect for Jeff Hardy. Future first ballot
You
Hall of
lost to a
Famer.
drunk.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Okay, that'd be like looking at the Usos with Jimmy and how many times he's had DUI. So you have a tag team that won titles, yet one was a
I mean,
drunk.
but Jimmy had that one.
One, there was multiple.
Okay, there was multiple, but Jeff is constantly like been drunk and high, like all the time.
But
He's always drunk and high.
But he has won world titles. Now, okay, we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Long story short, I got Karrion Kross. Shamar's got Drew McIntyre. I got Karrion
I'm
Kross.
assuming you got Drew McIntyre.
I got my boy Drewski.
Alright, man.
He, what you call it? Then Karrion Kross look all generic. He just a.
Nah, he got hair now. Remember when he was bald, it was like,
Yeah, he did look a little.
Now he
Okay,
got
he
hair.
hair.
I didn't like when they brought him out with that warrior mask when they first
yeah,
did
like
debut.
that.
I did not like
wasn't,
that.
That wasn't it.
I got one. I've been on the Drewski bandwagon for like 3 years now.
Drew
riding.
just believable to me. So yeah.
The man's almost beat Roman Reigns. He ain't losing to a job who lost to a job.
Yeah.
So
I'll give Drew credit. If Solo hadn't gotten it involved, I think Drew would have won that match.
Yeah,
And that's me
of
being
course.
honest.
But yeah, that's
All
what
right.
we got next, man.
we got the 6-man tag team. It said good old fashioned Donnybrook match.
Which basically, in wrestling terms, is a no holds barred match.
Okay, so
Okay, Donnybrook.
I'm gonna go out and say I'm gonna go with Sheamus and company. I feel like Sheamus, Butch, and Ridge just fighters. That's they match. Like Imperium, don't get me wrong, Imperium are wrestlers. Like Giovanni Vinci, Ludwig, those are mat technicians. Donnybrook, that sound like a fight, and that's what Sheamus love to do. I got plus Butch just outrageous. Like
That man will just, he'll lose it at like the tip of a hat.
he
You say
hit
something
anything
wrong,
that
he's
move.
gonna.
He swing at anything that move. I got this one. I got Sheamus in them, man.
This is a toss up for me for sure. Because I'm trying to figure out what faction needs it. Who needs it more between these two?
I feel like if you're gonna establish Imperium as a serious threat and Gunther is the champion, they should win. Because Sheamus and company don't need to win this match. Sheamus established already. Ridge and Butch, they coming though, but yeah, this one is kind of.
I think Butch has proven it too. I mean, look at everything
Butch.
he's done.
It's making me forget that that's Pete Dunne.
or Pete Doom,
Oh,
as some people like to call him.
Bobby
Peter
Fischer,
Dunne.
Peter Doom.
Yeah, like that's a former United Kingdom champion, NXT tag team champion. Like he got championship success, so it's like yeah, but Ridge Holland, he the one that's like you think he got potential, but can he really take that next step? But I'm gonna stick with Sheamus and Butch and Ridge to take the Donnybrook, man.
Here's my question for you then. Butch having that war game experience, you think that kind of plays into it all?
Yeah,
And being in a match type like that, I mean, granted, it's not a war games match, but to have that kind of brutality and physicality.
Yeah, I feel like his experience alone, plus they probably have bar fights on a regular. Like I think about, I don't know if you know him, but I think about Briggs and Jensen, NXT.
Yeah.
I like people like that who just throw hands in a bar, bro. Like,
Yeah.
let's just fight. Like that's how Sheamus and Cesaro got together back then, just fighting in a bar. But yeah, stay on top of it. I think Butch, that experience will come into play. And yeah, man,
All right.
I got them.
I'm gonna go with this then. It's called a Donnybrook match.
Good old fashioned Donnybrook.
All right, if we talking about just brawling, I gotta go with Sheamus. And I gotta go with Sheamus because who brawls better than Sheamus?
Nah, Gunther can brawl with the best of them.
For sure, but I feel like
yeah, Sheamus got
Sheamus is like, when you think of a brawler, somebody who's a hard hitter, somebody who's like physical. I like Gunther a lot too. He embodies all that too, but I think the real number one embodiment of that is Sheamus. So I'm gonna go with the Brawling Brutes. They call it the Brawling Brutes.
Yeah, I know, and I like the fact that Sheamus finally got a faction though. He deserved it, bro. Like Sheamus been underrated for 10 years.
Even when he was won the world championship super quick, like
He's just always he been winning everything, but he still feel underrated.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think with the bar he did pretty well though.
Yeah, him and Cesaro was nice together. 5 times. I ain't think they'll win the tag titles 5 times.
I mean, you saw the physicality alone between their best of 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember that.
Well, it looks like, once again, I'm the lone wolf. I got Imperium, and here's why. I say it simply put, yes, it is a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match, which is basically up the Brawling Brutes' corner.
Right.
But at the same time, with all 3 members of Imperium being like ring technicians and down to the mat kind of wrestling, they'll want to slow it down and slow the tempo down. Yeah. Butch, here's the thing with Butch that worries me with this match. He's already a hothead as it is.
Wow, like
you put him in that match, you don't know what he's gonna do. He might lose his cool, lose his temper, and because of that, one of the members, whether it's Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, or Giovanni Vinci, one of them will capitalize on that. Whoever is in the ring. Man. Butch he's too lethal for his own
risky. Like he just like everything that
he can't calm down.
Yeah. He's like the Dean Ambrose, or like remember how Dean Ambrose was with the Shield, and it was just
wow.
Like just you don't know what to expect from him. That's kind of what he.
I like Butch though. I like it. You know it's.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I like him too, but the thing is, for me, I think that's what's going to be the Achilles heel. Is he's gonna get too hot too quickly, and one of the members of Imperium will capitalize. Yeah. And you gotta also keep in mind too. Look at all the physical matches both Gunther and Sheamus had.
Yeah.
He has proven he can be physical too, just as much as Sheamus.
And you gotta look at Vinci and Kaiser, 2-time NXT tag, one of the best tag teams in WWE, and they smart. They know. See, Butch don't think with his. He is one of the smartest wrestlers, but with this character, it's like he not thinking with his head. He just ready to fight anybody. So
now if it was Pete Dunne, different story. But with Butch, he's too uncontrollable.
You right. They'll capitalize on it for sure. Man. Pull it out, but yeah, man.
And I mean, hey, who knows?
Oh yeah, but that's gonna be one. I love 6-man tag, so it's gonna be chaos.
Yeah, but that's
And the thing is too with Imperium. Granted, yeah, they're down to the mat, but you give them no DQ. Anything is possible. Yeah. You could see anything happen. You could see Gunther start beating the hell out of Sheamus with a kendo stick.
Y'all want to hear how this match gonna end though?
No.
I'm kind of worried.
That's the Extreme Rules predictions video. Let us know in the comment section down below, man. If y'all rock with the video, man. If y'all like our special guest, he broke down how he did his thing on this episode, man.
Man. Heavy hitters. Hey, comment down below if y'all want how this match gonna end.
Until the next video, man, I'm your boy Morrow.
Boy Jay.
I'm my boy Jason.
And we up out of here,
sir.